If you're an HR executive in charge of employee benefits, you have to be exhausted by your role in providing quality healthcare for your team. Every renewal, you spend months trying to avoid a huge rate increase, but no matter what you do, everyone still ends up paying way more for the exact same plan they had last year. To your employees, it's a giant financial demotion. And aren't you lucky? You get to be the messenger at the next company meeting, yet again. It has to be the worst part of your job. But what if it wasn't? What if this year you get to tell them that you found a way to not only lower their monthly premiums, but you've eliminated their deductibles, copays, and coinsurance, so they'll basically have no out-of-pocket medical expenses moving forward, and they'll still get to see the same providers they know and love. Your employees will never again debate whether they can afford medical care because they literally won't pay a penny for a doctor's appointment, an ER visit, an X-ray, a surgery, or anything else covered by the medical plan. Everything is 100% paid for by the company benefits you provide. So how does this work? It's simple. We pair a level-funded medical plan with a custom gap policy to create near-perfect health insurance. If you're new to the level-funded model, it's good to first understand the main difference from fully insured or ACA plans through the lens of the Affordable Care Act, which took a major step forward in the overall access to healthcare for Americans. But when it forced carriers to blindly support this huge and diverse population with no visibility into their health status under one community rating, the insurance companies had no choice but to massively raise their rates to account for the substantially higher risk. Level-funded plans instead roll back the clock to when you were allowed to prove to the carriers that insuring your group separately from a gigantic risk pool is good business. And when you confirm you're a good risk, you get great rates. But even if your group proves to be a good risk, most standalone medical plans still have a catch, as they pressure employees to gamble with their own healthcare. Should they keep their premiums low with a high deductible plan and hope for the best? Or should they opt for better coverage with a low deductible plan and pay the juiced up rates in case a few larger claims hit throughout the year? No matter their choice, the system is designed for your employees and their families to lose. This is where a gap policy saves the day. Why? Because it hedges the difference between what a high deductible plan covers and the total cost of medical expenses. The secondary insurance judges risk differently and in turn charges much less for the coverage. Think of it this way, a gap policy is a very cheap bucket of money with a benefit amount typically matched to the medical plan's out-of-pocket max. As claims come in, the gap policy pays the providers directly from that bucket of money as long as those expenses are covered by the primary health plan. If there are enough claims to fully drain the bucket of money, the out-of-pocket max will be met and the medical insurance kicks in to pay for everything 100% beyond that threshold. When the new year begins, the bucket is automatically refilled and the process starts again. It really is that amazing, and it gets better. Level-funded health plans also give companies the ability to earn a refund through a year-end claims reconciliation. If the group's medical claims are less than expected, the carrier can return up to 100% of the surplus. However, without a strategy to protect that surplus, organizations are left exposed. But with a paired gap policy, claims are diverted away from hitting the medical plan, which not only preserves this year's refund potential, but it also shields against a steep rate increase at next year's renewal. It really is a win-win scenario. We get it. Picking the right benefits for your employees is tough. You want what's best for them and their families, you want them to be healthy and to see the best doctors, but you can't mortgage the company's future over it. Well, now you know that gap insurance delivers a real solution to finding better coverage for less money. For more information on providing a near-perfect medical plan for your team, have your broker contact us today.